Okay guys, today we're installing this PAC steering wheel interface. It is this little box here. It's got switches for the stereo and a couple of switches for your car. It's got one small harness that goes to the radio that you're putting in. This one's currently set up for a Kenwood. And then in this harness, this goes for, you've got your power, your ground, and your constant power. And then you've got one more wire that you have to have you have to T-clip into the harness in the car. There's not a way to just plug in, and that's all you have to do. If you order through us, we can set all this up for you. We'll set the switches for Kenwood or JVC just like this, or we can set them up for a Pioneer for you. I'm gonna go ahead and get all this plugged in and hooked up, and then we'll show you how it works. You just have to take the stereo side, just plugs into the stereo. Turn it the right direction. This will plug into the car side, and then you just have to take a T-clip, and we recommend using a set of pliers to squeeze these to make sure you get through and get a good connection. Before I hook that up, I'm going to take a zip tie, and I'm going to zip tie this around the harness so that it doesn't move around and stays right where we want it. It doesn't weigh hardly anything, but we want to make sure that it doesn't move around and do any damage in there. So just take and zip tie this in just like so. And then I'm going to grab a pair of pliers and show you how to hook this in. Okay, I'm going to cut the zip tie. Make sure it's good and tight, and then clip it and put that to the side. And then we're going to take our T-clip, and we send you instructions with this. This is pin number 14. It's the only one in this row of 6, so it's real easy to find. It's this teal to dark blue. I don't know how easy it'll be to get on the camera, but I'm going to take this T-clip, and it's easier to work usually if you have the little open part of the clip on top. It's just a small tip there, and then we're going to take, we'll put it just like so, both of them, get in there. This is probably hard to see on camera with my hands in here, so give us just a second and we'll come back and I'll show you after I've got them squeezed together so you know what you should end up with. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pinch this on to this blue connector, and we recommend using, or blue wire rather, we recommend using a set of pliers to get it to squeeze fully shut. And that clicked in, and then you'll take our teal connector and it'll slide right in just like that. And then I'm going to put this all back in and we'll show you it operating. Okay, we've got everything buttoned back up and together. So now when I hit seek on the steering wheel, you see the station's changing. If I press mute, stereo mutes. Unfortunately, because of YouTube, I can't play anything for you, but I'll see volume 1, volume 0. We don't have any presets in here because we just took this out, so that's not doing anything. But you see your seek and your volume both work now via me doing it on the steering wheel. And then we're going to show you this in another car real quick as well. Okay guys, previously we were in a 98 Trans Am with a Kenwood radio. Now we're in a 02 Camaro with a Pioneer. You can see from the steering wheel I can change the stations. I'll hit volume once. Can't play anything, but you can see it. Hit the mute button and it pops up the sound attention thing down. So same setup for both the Trans Ams and the Camaros. For all the 4th gens, it's all the same. Just those 4-wire hookups and you're ready to go. Super easy to do, especially if you're already installing the stereo. You just wire them in while you wire in the stereo to the adapter. Or if you're buying from us, let us know and we can take care of it for you. Okay guys, so we showed you how to install the steering wheel control adapter for the radios you have. Here's the wiring for the steering wheel controller. If you order this through us, we'll automatically thin this down, and you order a radio as well, we'll thin this down to the radio and set up your little switch panel here so that it works with your radio and makes it a lot simpler for you. However, if you buy everything to install the radio, including the harness, we will pre-wire everything, and here's the adapter harness and a radio harness, so that when you receive it, all you have to do is plug this and this into your radio, plug this into the car, and you have one wire that you have to wire, and everything else is done. Couldn't get easier. And we give you a set of connectors for that wire. We'll give you a diagram and instructions for it as well. You'll be super simple and good to go. So the quick summary is, buy the adapter with the radio. We'll make it easy for you. Put pre-wire in the comments or send us an email asking us to pre-wire. We make it super easy. No additional charge here at ScreamingChicken.com.